G'day guys, Cookie here from A Kick in the Bush. Listen, it's my pleasure today to be here at Riding for the Disabled. I'm here with Ian Hall, who's the Secretary, and Judy Costa, who's the President of Riding for the Disabled Bairnsdale. Julie, sorry, that's perfect, see? Let's keep rolling with that. And Julie. Julie, how are you?
Good, thank you. Very good.
Ian?
Oh, I'm fantastic, thanks Chris.
And it's a beautiful day here on a Monday. Now, guys, can you just tell us a little bit about, Riding for the Disabled, what it does, what happens here every Monday?
We bring all our horses, different owners, and the riders come their own way, and they all have a little half an hour session, and we feel like we can see the benefit and they enjoy it.
Excellent. Ian, yourself, you're the Secretary. What got you involved in Riding for the Disabled?
Oh, my dear wife Nola. She was we have a few major jobs here. Sidewalking is one of them. Leading a horse, coaching, and Nola was a sidewalker and got me involved. Oh, I know. I was also president of the Lions Club and came and gave them some money. That's right, a donation for something or other. So that's how I got involved originally. Yeah.
Excellent. No, that's good.
Bit of pressure from wife, though.
that always works. So, Julie, how long has Riding for the Disabled been here? It's at the Pony Club here at Bairnsdale.
I can't really tell you that, but it's been going in the Bairnsdale area for about 32 years. Wow. It started out at Coonawarra, and then I think we came here. And I've been here probably 13 years.
Yep, awesome. Ian, on a typical Monday, I think you were pointing over there, there's the people from Mafra, there's the people from there. Where do people come from? It sounds like a large area.
Some, we have local people, obviously. Yeah. I won't say children, because some of them are adults. But buses come from the Sales Specialist School and Mafra George Gray Centre, but also locally. So we've got 20-ish. 21 clients, riders, yes. About 25 volunteers, I'd say, including coaches. And 5 horses at the moment?
Yes. Yeah. Working on a 6th one.
Yeah.
So it's nobody's paid. There's people in the Melbourne office are paid. A couple are, but no, it's free.
That's fantastic. And I think when I was speaking to Jane yesterday, did she say there's a waiting list?
Oh, yeah. There is 16 names on it, I think.
Yeah, at least.
Yeah. So tomorrow, if you could cater for those 16 people, well, next Monday, let's say, not tomorrow, what would you need?
More horses and more volunteers. And probably more money.
So if I'm at home and I've got a horse, how do I somehow make my horse capable to be involved in this program?
It has to have a really good temperament, and that's all we ask, and sound as well. And you could donate it or bring it along yourself if you want to be a volunteer, because they're very hard to get, good horses. They nearly have to be bomb-proof.
Yeah. I've watched some of the tests that the coaches put to the horses with a potential horses, and they throw huge exercise balls at them. They crash saucepans right next to their head, and if they pass some of that, they throw soccer balls at their feet and do all sorts of things.
So if your horse can handle that, then you need to contact us. So I suppose just to try and wrap up a little bit, you also talked about walkers and coaches. If there's people sitting at home, with the massive sea change post-COVID that have moved to East Gippsland and they're thinking, I've got Monday free, how could they become one of those guys?
They could get in touch with us through the Facebook page, and Ian could give them an introduction. And they might find that they really enjoy it, and they'll get plenty of exercise and meet new friends.
Oh, absolutely, make friends, but the number of times we go home with an enormous smile on our face, a sense of satisfaction. There's a couple of examples here now from Mafra, would not go near a horse. We coached them on, and now you'll watch one later, he's just hopeless, he's so happy. He flings his arms in the air and calls out. It's just lovely.
Yeah.
We all go home so happy.
I'm even you thinking about it. I can see the smile on your face. It's energetic. So the Facebook page is
RDA Bairnsdale.
excellent. So get on that Facebook page. If you can't remember and you're watching this on a kick in the bush, just message Jeff. But the guys need volunteers. We need horses and we need funding as well, which at the moment, Ian, is just via philanthropic reasons.
Yes. Service clubs, op shops, some private donors. But we do struggle.
Yeah. So is there any of those that are contributors on an ongoing basis that you'd like to give a thanks to?
Absolutely. There's the Anglican, what do they call, Jono's op shop.
Yep.
Uniting Church.
Lions Club.
Some of the Rotaries, but I'm not sure how recently they've done that.
Yeah, and also the bank this year.
That's right, the Commonwealth Bank.
Yes.
Nice.
Nice surprise.
Yeah.
A few private people, but some don't want to let it known. So
And we run raffles ourselves.
yeah.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much, Julie and Ian, for letting us come as well. Like, I jumped at it. It's a great. I'm wrapped that I'm here, and Bushes, just, you know, if you're listening, please, I don't know, somehow just take note of this fantastic event that happens every Monday. Thanks again, guys. We'll talk to you soon, guys.
Thank you, Chris.
G'day, guys. It's Cookie here. How are you? Listen, today we've got the pleasure of being here at Riding for the Disabled. It's a great initiative that happens here in Bairnsdale every Monday, and Jeff's just been filming Scott Newcomen, who's been on a horse. So we've got Scott here with us. How are you, Scott?
Well, thank you, Jeff. How are you?
Excellent, Scott. The horse that you were on just then, what's name? What is its name?
Cosy, which is short for Cosmo.
Do you usually ride Cosy?
Yes.
And so Scott, like you were having a fantastic time there. What do you? I've never ridden a horse in my life. So what do you love about horse riding?
Interact with other people. I used to ride a horse when I was little on the farm. I just meeting new people. Yeah.
Awesome. Scott, so how long have you been doing this Riding for the Disabled on a Monday here?
I started in September 2009, so that's...
About 14 years.
Yes. That's two of us. No, it's all good.
Excellent, that's good. And so, Scott, I was watching you. You were sort of some of the skills that you do. Like there was the black tyre over there. What goes on with the black tyre and the ball? What's that activity?
Well, you take a pole which is sitting in one of the two witches' hats on the other side of the tyre, and then there's a ball in the tyre, and you got push the ball around the tyre with the pole.
And it probably teaches you a bit of stability, does it? Because I was watching you thinking I would have fallen off the horse by now.
Yes, well, you know, I don't have very good balance, but to do that I manage to the best I can, and I enjoy it.
Excellent, Scott. Now, Scott, we were just having a chat. Other than riding horses on a Monday, you work at Now Young?
Yes, I work in the front office at Now Young on Tuesdays and Wednesdays and Thursday mornings.
And what does a day at work, usually entail for you at Now Young?
Well, I start at 8:30 and I go around, I make sure that all the bathrooms have got supply, they've got their toilet paper and paper towel and hand sanitizer and all that, and then they have different programs at Now Young. They put in a stock order form, so they might want milk, face masks, everything.
Awesome, Scott, thank you. Now, we're a footy show, essentially, that dabble in a few other things. So before we finish, and you've got a friend behind you there, before we finish, what AFL side do you barrack for?
Melbourne.
Oh, Oh, geez, I'm not happy this year, but you would have been happy last year.
Oh, yeah.
Listen, thanks heaps, Scott. So, guys, if you want a little bit more information about riding for the disabled, just contact us on our email address. We are going to talk to some other people during the day. But listen, Scott, thank you so much. It was a pleasure have a great day, and we'll see you soon. Thanks, Bushes. G'day guys, Cookie here from A Kick in the Bush. I'm down here at Riding for the Disabled, which happens every Monday at Bairnsdale. We came out here a little while ago, myself and Jeff, and did some filming, and I ran into a couple of old friends of mine from Thorpedale who happened to know me when I was about that big. I was a cheeky young fellow. But what we wanted to do, I still am, you reckon, Jetty? we wanted to sit down and have a chat with Jenny and Butch about how important riding for the disabled is in this region, which Bairnsdale has the only one in East Gippsland. I think people come all the way from how far west?
Come from Mafra.
Just hold that up to you.
Mafra, Sale, and all down that area too.
So Butch and Jenny, you guys have got a wonderful story. I heard the story last time. Butch, can you let us know what Jenny's diagnosis is?
She's got Huntington's disease. Developed it a few years ago, and she was a mad horse rider all her life. And of course now that she's got to be supervised to ride one now, because she can't do it on her own. So and then we signed her up in here and blame me down if she's not riding the horse that she broke in herself.
So that's
25 years ago.
So what's the horse's name, Jenny?
Mishka.
Mishka. And 25 years ago, Mishka was your horse. You broke Mishka in. And then how many years ago did you sell Mishka?
God, I've got to think now. We had it for 4 years.
Yeah, we did.
So 20 years ago?
Yeah, we had it for 4 years. Yeah. And she was sold off to a woman in Darnham. And then some people back in Bairnsdale bought her from the woman in Darnham and then brought her back out to Jen to ride and put back in harness. She'd broken into harness too.
Yes.
And I don't know whether they ever used her or not, but then Jane and Robert got hold of her and brought her in here for riding for disabled, and it's the best thing that ever happened to the place, really.
So, Jenny, how long ago did you start doing riding for the disabled?
12 months
Only in the last 12 months, yeah.
And is that when you first saw Mishka again?
Yeah, it was.
Did you know that Mishka was going to be here? Or were you surprised?
I was very surprised.
Yeah, we did know that she was in here, but yeah, it was a big surprise when she came in and saw her. Wasn't it?
And on a Monday, how you know, for Jenny, your disease, your illness that you currently have stops you from being able to use your limbs as well? Is that, I'm not a doctor?
Yeah, she's restricted in leg movements and arms and not as strong as what she used to be and all that sort of thing, and her balance is not as good and things like that, so but she gets a real kick out of coming in here, I can tell you.
Which day of the week is your favourite day? Yeah, so you get him, kick him out of bed, say, come on, let's get going?
Yeah.
So Butch, for you, on a Monday, you know, obviously, with Jenny's condition, you look forward to Monday, I assume. What does it mean to you to be able to bring Jenny in here on a Monday?
It just gives you... she just has a great time in here with everybody. They're all terrific people and they look after her and just really builds her up for the day, you know. She gets up in the morning and if I say, oh, it's RDA today, Jesus Christ, she's ready in bloody 10 minutes. Come on, we got to go.
Yeah, and how, Jenny, how long do you usually ride Mishka for on a Monday?
Half, I think.
Hour and a half? Or half?
About half an hour.
Half an hour, yeah, I was going to say hour and a half. Wow, that's a long time.
Yeah, today was a bit longer.
Yeah. And so, Jenny, is there something, you know, that you would like to say to Jane and the RDA crew to say, you know, how important it is to you?
Yeah. I think it's a brilliant idea.
Yeah. Perfect. Thank you. That's all we wanted to hear.
Yeah.
And for you, Butch, would you, is there anything you'd like to say to the guys? Because when we were here last time, I had all the numbers. Everyone's a volunteer, aren't they? The horses are volunteered. Yep. I think, and from memory, I should have been rebriefed again, but they are looking for more volunteer horses.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yeah. They're probably always looking for horses. Off and on.
Yeah. So we might grab Jane later on, Jeff, and get Jane to explain how people can help out if they wanted, or if they've got a horse sitting there that they think might be able to get involved. Yeah, a Mishka.
Mishka.
Yeah. So, thank you, and a shout out to Crystal as well, who was down here the other week, and she's a friend of the show's. So, Butch and Jenny, thank you so much for coming on. Our show we sort of usually stick to footy, but we like to get involved in things that are great like this. So, have a wonderful Christmas, and we might come out and see you again on a Monday someday in 2024. What do you think?
It's a brilliant idea.
She'll be here.
Thanks, guys. Thanks, Bushes. See ya.
Righto, Bushes, real treat. We've got Jane, one of the coaches down here at RDA, Bairnsdale. Now, we've just been having a quick chat about circles and Moshi right behind us, and it's a couple of amazing stories about how they found their way here with yourself and a couple of the riders.
Well, Moshi came to us as she's 28 years old, Haflinger pony. She came to us when we put out a thing on our Facebook page that we needed some horses for RDA. So a lady called Heidi up at Omeo rang and said, I've got a 28-year-old Haflinger that you can have if you want. So we went and got her, and she lives with me and my husband now. She's been an RDA horse for 5 years. We couldn't do it without her. She is probably one of the best horses that I've ever worked with. She was the feature of the last interview you had with Jenny and Butch. I take her to fates, I do all sorts of things with her. She's just truly wonderful. She has riders that get out of a wheelchair to actually get on her. Nothing worries her, as you can see. So that's Moshi's wonderful story. And then we have Circles, my little Brumby, who was a foal up in the bush. He was rescued by someone. His mother had died, they think, at childbirth. He'd suckled enough to get enough out of her to be able to survive. Only a crow had attacked one of his eyes. But he was brought down to Bairnsdale by a wonderful man who broke him in and did an amazing job, because he is another one of our truly beautiful RDA horses. I don't know, we couldn't do it without the horses. We wouldn't be RDA if we didn't have these amazing horses. Every one of them have an amazing story. From the ones out there, I could talk to you about them, to these two absolutely amazing horses.
Awesome, Jane.
So you didn't have to ask me
I was going to say she didn't catch your breath for bloody 5 minutes.
I love what I do. And I love these horses, and if you're passionate about something, then you talk about it, don't you?
Now, like we're talking about, Moshi and Circus have just sort of found their niche in life, haven't they? And they're just
they have.
Awesome with the riders.
They are. As I said, people can get out of a wheelchair and we can put them on the ramp and they get lifted on these horses, and these horses just take them to another element.
Yeah. Now, how old Circles?
Circles is 18 and Moshi is 28, young. She has a farrier that will do her for the rest of her life because he loves her so much, for nothing. They're very special, but we'll get into some more things with the boys and talk to you later.
Thanks.
Okay.
Thanks, Jane.
G'day Bushers, Cookie again here at Riding for the Disabled here in Bairnsdale on this beautiful Monday. I've managed to catch up with a couple of the carers. We've got KP here and Kat. How are you today, girls?
Going pretty good, thank you. Lovely day for it.
Isn't it ever? So KP, who do you care for?
So both Kat and I work out of George Gray Centre, based in Bairnsdale. Basically, adults with disabilities come to us and we provide day services for them, whether that being getting out in the community or developing life skills or even just having some fun with friends.
So who have you got down here with you today, Kat?
We've brought 6 of the guys down today. We've got Jesse, Clancy, Tegan, Josh, Greta, and then
Another one.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, no, that's fine. And so just for our viewers who probably don't even know this exists either, with the 5 or 6, what are the rough sort of disabilities?
It varies so much. It can be anything from the autism spectrum to being wheelchair bound and mobility issues. Cerebral palsy can be a wide range of things.
Awesome. And the horse riding. Tell us, what do the guys get out of that? What does that do for them on a Monday?
Well, particularly 3 of the guys we brought today. This is the day that they actually get to really do things for themselves. They fully participate without us having to be like hand over hand doing it for them. And all 6 of the guys we brought all love it. They look forward to it. One of the girls over there, she's just smiles from ear to ear as soon as she knows it's riding day. And one of the fellas that's riding, he is always, is it riding today? Is it riding today? And his confidence has just come in leaps and bounds. He only really started riding this year, I think, and he's already kind of leapfrogged some of the other guys that have been coming for a while. And yeah, he just looks forward to it every week.
So is that the young fella that just rode out?
Yes.
Yeah, that's John.
That's an ex-racing horse, isn't it?
Is it? I think he is. Yeah, wow. You see a few of them. I reckon Archie and there used to be a Gus in there, both standard breds. I'm pretty sure they used to race as well.
It's a big horse.
Yeah.
I don't think I'd get on it.
He absolutely loves it. Yeah.
KP, can you share with us, one of the stories that, just for our viewers, tell us a special time or a special moment for you every Monday?
Yeah, absolutely. I think one of the biggest things for me is every single Monday our participant Greta, she gets up on that horse, has the time of her life smiling, and as she comes back in to dismount she starts cheering and clapping and squealing. Just absolutely loves it. In fact, you might see her do it in a minute. It's this lady in the yellow. There she is.
Waving, yeah.
Hey Greta, yay! Absolutely loves it.
Perfect timing. Well done, Greta.
Yay.
Good work. So, well done, KP. That was obviously why we had some camera issues before, because we needed to wait for Greta. So, listen, thank you so much, KP. Thanks to Kat, who's had to shoot over and grab someone off a horse. As we've said with the other videos, guys, get on Facebook, look up Riding for the Disabled Bairnsdale, and see if you can chip in. Thanks. Have a good day, KP.
Thanks so much.
See you guys.
Righto, Bushers. Another treat for you. We've got Lynn, another helper out here at RDA Bairnsdale. Lynn, can you just give us a quick rundown on what Dulls is doing behind us?
Yeah, Dooley is a wonderful horse trainer who gives up his time to RDA free of charge, and he's amazing with horses. And a lot of our horses have been standard breds who've been ex-race horses, and they need to be desensitised to all sorts of other examples of things happening. They need to learn signals, what people want from them on the ground, because they haven't had that sort of training, and they have to, of course, be really steady horses for RDA. So Eddie's being used, but he's getting further training because we haven't had him for very long. And the lady who's leading him is also learning about leading a horse and getting it to back and do things under control from her leadership, because there's a skill in leading horses properly as well. And I was going to say, the RDA riders we have mostly are led, and we have some that ride independently, but a leader and walkers can walk alongside as well for extra safety.
Now, Eddie's background, he's come from the racetrack.
That's right. He was on the racetrack up until earlier this year, I believe, and so he's still very much learning about the real world, and he comes along here and gets some work, and then Dooley takes him in with the rider occasionally, and he's coming along really well.
Now, like Circles, he could be a Brumby as well.
Yes, we have Brumbies. I have a Brumby at home who's not ready yet, but will be one day. Yeah, Brumbies make good little. Most horses, if they're handled properly and they learn things, they have to learn the way of the world, I suppose, but they do need the right temperament. I mean, some Brumbies wouldn't be suitable, some standard breds aren't suitable, because they have to learn to put up with people unbalanced on their backs, making funny noises sometimes. They just have to be calm, and they have to have confidence in the leader, which is why our leaders need to be trained so that the horse knows that the leader's, a safety point.
Yeah, that's awesome. They do a great job.
A maze. So left leg, right leg. Take one leg off. Remember, one leg at a time, Scott. So keep going. That's all right. Okay. Back in the lane. Good. Now left leg on, Scott. Take the right off. Take that off. Good. And that one there. Okay. Good work. All right. Following on, Mish. Good. Now, right leg. That's it. Get her to stop first. Okay. Okay. In here. So you've got to line it all up. Go slow. Ply your right leg. Get here. Ply the right leg again. Yeah. We've done a lot of turns. Take that leg off. Left leg off. Yeah. That'll bring you back in here. Good. Yeah, got it? And then you're finished. Okay. Remember to talk to him. Wall and go. Good boy. Okay. Yep. Now, you're going to have to change sides. Wait there. As soon as you've got that in your right hand and you're right-handed, use your legs. Just one leg. And sit back on your pockets. Good. Okay. Yeah, so don't squeeze him, Scott. He walked on because you were telling him to go. Remember, relax those legs. Good boy. Good. Relaxing those legs, Scott. Bring them forward and just hang them there. Yep, walk him on. Now you can squeeze. Good. Yeah, loosen this rein a bit, but keep this one a bit tighter. Can you reach still? Yep, relax these legs, Scott. You stood. Yep. Good, nearly there. Yay, good. Good circle. Walk him on and we'll pop it back into the blue container.
G'day guys, Cookie here, off a kick in the bush again. We're here at Riding for the Disabled, and I'm here with Julie Costa, who's the president of the Bairnsdale Riding for the Disabled. Thanks for having us down here today, Julie.
Thank you very much too. It's a pleasure.
So Julie, we're doing a bit of filming today. We're meeting some of the characters, some of the horses. Can you, as the president, can you give us a bit of an insight, and the people that watch our show, a bit of an insight into how do the horses get here? How do you find horses?
It's very hard to get suitable horses. I've got 3 myself, and they're sort of recycled horses. And same with the others. They're all usually older, but they've got to be very quiet. I bought 2 of them for RDA, and the other one I was given after he finished racing.
So right now, Julie, are you in need of more horses?
Always, because they're so hard to get the right horse.
Yeah.
Quiet horses, strong horses, and not too tall for some small children.
Yeah. So Julie, if I happen to have a horse, I'm sitting at home watching a kick in the bush, and I think, oh wow, I'd like my horse to help. How can I contact you or the club?
On Facebook, and my number's there. They can get in touch with me, and we'll always go and check on the horse. We're reliable, and give it a good going over and see if it's suitable, and then work from there.
Awesome. So there's a bit of a call to action, any of the Kick in the Bush fans. And so as you heard Julie say, nice placid horse, even if it's not, however many hands high, and we don't want it to be a Melbourne Cup winner. We just need it to be nice and stable and strong. So Julie, when we were here last time, how many riders do you usually have come here on a Monday?
Usually about 20.
Yep. And how many volunteers do you have?
I think there's 18. I'll have to count them up.
Yeah, but they're pretty much as many as there are riders.
Yeah, nearly. Yep.
Yeah. And I'm sure you have buses come from...
bus from Maffra and a bus from Sale.
Yep. Because this is the only facility between here and...
Warragul.
Yeah. So important.
Because there's a big need for disabled riders.
Yeah.
And not enough facilities for them to do it.
What would you say, Julie, are the key things that the disabled riding opportunity gives to those that get to ride the horses?
Pleasure, and to get out in the sunshine, and to get on a horse and feel that movement underneath you, and some of the kids just absolutely love it.
Yeah, awesome.
And it gives the volunteers a great deal of satisfaction as well to see them happy.
So we've called out to those people that are watching that have got a horse. What about those that, a lot of people are moving, migrating to East Gippsland. It's such a beautiful place to live. You no doubt you'd be always looking for new volunteers.
Yes, always. Yep. We've always welcome, and come and see us and have a look around and see what you think.
Yeah.
Because not everyone's interested, but if they have a look.
Yeah.
And we've got some ladies that have moved from outside Bairnsdale, and they've come and they're really enjoying it.
Great. So same sort of a deal. Look at the Facebook page, which is just Bairnsdale Riding for the Disabled.
Yes.
That's what you would search.
Yep.
And get in contact with yourself, Julie.
Yep.
Also, if you have a possible person that might benefit from riding for the disabled, same way, contact through the Facebook page.
Yep. Sure. Yeah,
awesome.
We're happy to take them on if we can fit them in.
Yep, excellent. And there's another thing. If you've got some dollars burning a hole in your pocket, this place takes money to run. So again, donations, whether it be via cash donations, but also donations of prizes to be able to raffle and all that sort of contra is valuable as well.
Yes.
Yep. And your time.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, the time's good.
Yeah.
You can't put a price on that.
No.
But we're all very passionate, and we couldn't do it without our wonderful volunteers or horses.
Yep.
So we love it.
Well, thank you so much, Julie, for having us down here.
Thank you.
We really appreciate it. Have a great Christmas and New Year. You've got one more ride next Monday, which is your Christmas ride.
Yep.
Yeah, awesome. So good luck with that. And listen, thank you for all that you do. It's a great thing that you're the president of, and the whole Riding for the Disabled. It's an awesome effort.
Doing it.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot, guys.
See you guys.
Right, everyone, we go. Sing.
Singing.
Australian. Oh.